All right, we are live. What's up? What's up? I was just checking in the group to make sure that we are, and we absolutely are. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to another Live at 5, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. And my name is Daria Jackson Legonier, hailing from the chilly cold New York. And then we got my girl, yeah, on this side. Takesha Wyatt, the co-host from sunny Florida, where it's just still nice and sunny.
Yes.
It's all good. But then when we
Hey,
come
y'all.
together, we make it nice and warm for you.
Yeah.
How you like that? What's up, y'all? What's going
I
on?
love it.
What's going on? Yes, I see you
Yes.
guys popping on. So as
I
you're
love
popping
it.
on, just say, hey, let us know where you're jumping, where you're coming in from. Put hashtag live. Those of you that are watching the replay, just put hashtag replay in the comments, and also let us know where you're tuning in from. But yes, guys, we're gonna bring it for you today. We are super excited about this topic, aren't we?
You already know I'm
Yeah,
really ready. I'm so ready to share with you guys because this subject right here is near and dear to our heart, and it's definitely something that you need if you want to be able to make money in your sleep while you eating, while you're on vacation,
Mhm.
right? While you're doing things that you love without having to physically every time talk to somebody, right? So
Exactly.
hey Valerie.
What's going on,
I'm
Val? Good to
so
see
glad
you.
that Valerie put her message in. Hey guys, if you look right above, you're gonna see a link that says streamer.com/Facebook or LinkedIn or
YouTube.
call it YouTube. We're gonna be
Mhm.
on one of those, right? You're gonna click on that link and it's gonna give that platform and StreamYard permission to work together. And then just like Valerie right here, we'll be able to see your profile picture and name, right? You
Yeah.
won't come up as Facebook user or LinkedIn user or YouTube user.
Oh, here we go. Another example. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. There.
Shelly from Bermuda. We
What's
love
up?
to see where you guys are coming from. Oh my God. Yes, Daria. We have so many people from all over the place, and it's just amazing to see you guys popping on. Hey, Stephanie, North Carolina in the house,
Oh,
North
yeah.
Florida in the
What's up?
house.
And
Yeah,
GDG in the house.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for tuning in, ladies, each and
I
every
hope
week.
you guys are
Appreciate
ready.
y'all. But yeah,
Yes.
we're
I
ready.
hope you guys are ready to take notes because this right here is definitely a broad subject, right? So broad that we had to chop it down to 4 parts.
Yes.
Of course, today, the first part of
Hmm.
4. And so we want to make sure that you get all your questions answered for the first part so you can get started, right? Because we from this part to the next part, you're gonna all be doing action steps, right? Because it's no good to learn something if you don't plan to apply what you learn. Y'all know me in this hat. I just I'm not used to wearing hats. And every time I had a hat on, I just be fidgeting with this hat.
Fighting with the visor,
I can't
carrying
move, girl.
on. Yes,
Y'all don't mind me.
guys. Well, I love it. Val says she is ready. She said, we ready. I know that's
Oh, I'm
right.
ready too, girl. I'm ready too.
Yes.
So
So, guys, we have slides.
yes, slides, and we are gonna dive into them. Daria, you go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna finish it up.
All right, sounds good. So, guys, if you come across a slide that you want to that resonates with you, then yes, go ahead and make sure that you screenshot it, take a picture with it on your phone. That's all we mean by screenshot. Or you may have a piece of software on your computer that allows you to do a screenshot with your keyboard. But whatever way that you capture the slide, go ahead and do what you got to do so you'll have it, or just do it the old-fashioned way and take notes. So yes, we are excited to dive into this topic, which is list building, and we're going to make it really simple for you because when people talk about list building, a lot of people get very confused and flustered, and we want to take all of that away from you. Actually, we do want to impress how important it is because most online marketers or network marketers, when they come online, the last thing they do is create a list.
Yes.
A list is something that you own. And when these platforms decide to do what they do, you have no control. But if you have your list, you can continue to make money. So remember that. All right. So I'm going to dive in and go to the next slide. List building made simple, part 1. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So here are some list building basics and what to expect. So you're going to learn what is list building all about, what can email lists do for your business, shocking list building facts to consider, and the 7 list building cornerstones. Excuse me, I got a cough. Woo.
Yes, bless you. I know it's usually me, right?
It seemed like as soon as I get ready to present, now all of a sudden my throat is dry.
Mm-hmm. And you guys, that's the way that it works. That's why we tell you guys, never fear, never stop, keep going, and you'll just get better and better. Because we still have little hiccups and stuff too. So don't feel like it has to be perfect. Because it doesn't.
It is what it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. What is list building all about? So here's some key points that you must take note and be aware of. So number 1, list building is the process of creating and maintaining a list of contacts or subscribers. So you can do that manually. People that you talk to, that you meet, business people, coaches. You can have a Rolodex, that's a list. You can have a drawer full of business cards, that's a list. These are the people that you will call on and say, hey, you need to take a look at this. Okay. So that's what that is. This list can be used for a variety of purposes, such as sending newsletters, promotional emails, and all other marketing materials. So think about the list that you are subscribed to. Think about the type of emails that you're getting. This is what you should be sending out.
Yes.
I know for me, every time I get an email, I'll be like, yep, I need to send one out, something similar to this. I need to let people know what's the next event. I learned this from Diane Hockman, and we had her on one day. We interviewed her, and she said that there's always an event. What is the next event?
Yeah.
So there's always something going down. And what she meant by that is not so much a webinar, not so much something that you're invited to come to. It can just be something you're promoting. So you're always promoting something.
Always.
What is it? So it's a plan. It's definitely a plan. List building can be done through various methods, including opt-in forms, websites, sign-up sheets at events, purchasing lists, and from third parties. So often we talk about lead capture pages.
Yes.
If you're online, for every opportunity, you should have a lead capture page set up, along with your email follow-up series. Yes, it takes time to set it up, but once it's set up, it's set up.
So I think you need to say that one more time, B.
Okay, it may take you time to set it up.
But the first part,
right?
But every opportunity you have, y'all heard us.
Yes, every opportunity. I don't care if you're in 10 opportunities. When you send out that link should go to a lead capture page. And then from there, you have some follow-up emails because
Yes.
the money is in the follow-up. And I know it's cliche, but that's how you can follow up because it's automated.
Yes.
So while
You have to
you're
remember, that's what I love, Daria. It's automatic, right? You
yeah.
set it up one time. You
Mhm.
set up your email series one time,
That's it.
right? Once they're on your list, you can email them as often as you want until
Exactly.
they decide they want to get off your list. And you're always happy when people get off your list because those people aren't your tribe, right? They're not looking for what you
Bye-bye.
got.
I used to be upset when people, unsubscribe.
Oh, I did. I was all in my
Yeah,
feelings.
put a sad face in the chat if you felt the same way. You're sending your email out to your list and you're noticing people are subscribing. You felt like, oh my God, well, what is it? What did I say? I used to be offended. Now I'm like, woohoo, yes, goodbye.
Yeah, sad face.
Because I don't want you there if you don't want to be there. I only want people on my list that want to be there because those people will interact with me. They will buy from me. So,
Absolutely.
so okay, it's been real. It was nice knowing you, but now I want to talk to my tribe, my people. Okay, so the
Yeah.
goal of list building is to create a targeted group of potential customers or clients who have expressed interest in receiving information for you. That's exactly what you want.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to say it again for every opportunity that you are promoting and you're sending out links because people are interested, make sure you have a follow up series. So while you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're taking care of your parents, whatever you do, people will be clicking on your link and you will have no idea. Next thing you know, that's how come people can say, oh my God, I woke up to a sale.
Yes. That's
Because
exactly how that happens. Or I was having lunch and a
right,
sale came in.
right. And it also happens after a conversation too. So you may have a
Absolutely.
conversation with someone. So today's Tuesday. So let's say you had a conversation with someone yesterday and
Yeah.
they expressed interest in your opportunity, but they didn't act right away for whatever reason. Maybe they got busy, maybe it wasn't payday, whatever. And then next thing you know, Wednesday, boom, you wake up and you have a payment and it's that person that you spoke to. So sometimes it doesn't happen right away.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's not so you are taken by surprise and excited and happy at the same time. And you can legitimately say, like, oh wow, I woke up to a payment, you know? And it's a beautiful thing. And it's based on what you did in the past. It's
Yeah.
based on what you did behind the scenes. So remember, you got the behind the scenes work that has to be done, and then you can come out and everyone will see the results of your work behind the scenes. That's how that goes.
Absolutely.
Right. So how can you start building your list? So number one, you want to offer incentives for signing up. It could be a video, it could be a PDF, it could be a webinar, right? So you want to consider offering incentives such as discounts, freebies, encouraging people to sign up on your list. So I think we have that down
Oh
pretty
yeah.
much. As long as you're putting your offer in front of the right people, we pretty much have that down where people
Oh
will,
yeah.
you know, because they want whatever it is you're offering, and they don't mind putting their name and their email in exchange for whatever it is you have for them or information, right? That I don't think that's too much of an issue.
Yes.
Number two, you can use opt-in forms on your website, include
Mm-hmm.
opt-in forms on your website, blog to allow visitors to sign up for your list. Yeah,
Yeah.
so those of you that have blogs, you definitely want to have a form on the blog so that people can get more information. Absolutely. And then
Very important.
there's all types of apps and stuff that you can have that can slide in with the form and all kinds of stuff to get the attention of your customers and stuff going across the bar on the top. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fancy stuff if you're a blogger, where you can do that. And those are great ways to get people onto your list. And those people that are reading your blogs are people that are interested. So that's number two.
That's right.
right? So number three, you use social media platforms. Like most of us, we use social media to add prospect to our list. So we encourage them to sign up with us. You can also use social media to share valuable content and encourage them to sign up on your list. And we do that all the time with our curiosity posts, with our value posts. um, a lot of times people may not say anything out in the open, but they may inbox you and say, hey, I saw your post on such and such and such. Tell me more about that. That's a lead, right? And there's ways, especially if you use Aweber, where
Oh yeah.
you can type the person's name in their email right
Yeah.
into the app. It's called Adam, and um, you put their name and their email with their permission, and boom, they're on your list, right? So there's a way where when you're talking to people, you could say, hey, I have an awesome newsletter that teaches you how to make money online, or I share various platforms or various opportunities that you can get involved in that you may be interested in to make money online. Is that something you want to know more information about? Yeah, sure. I would love to be on your newsletter, and you can enter it yourself. So every day you should be building your list. You can also host events such as workshops, webinars, and with that you include sign up sheets, and that's another list. So that's a list offline. You ever went to a workshop? And put a yes in the chat. If you ever went to a workshop and you had to fill out your name and your email and your phone number, and if you did, they're building a list, because guess what? They're going to contact you when they have another event. So people are doing this offline all the time. And you probably experienced it. I know I've experienced it, and I didn't even understand why they want my name and my phone
Oh
number.
yeah.
But
And you, it's so casual, right? They just have you to sign it as soon as you walk in the
yeah,
door, right?
yeah,
Put your
I
name and email,
realized that that's
phone
what they
number.
were doing. Yeah, they were building a list. And
Yeah,
guess what? Those same people either text me or they emailed me.
that's right.
So simple. So, and it's not like you be like, oh no, I'm not putting my name on that paper. Like Takesha said, it's just casual, like, oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
just thinking like they just counting to see how many people came to their workshop. It's more than
Yeah.
they are building a list. That is so important. All right.
Absolutely.
So let's move on. So, who is using list building as a marketing strategy? Yeah, who?
Hmm.
List building is a common marketing strategy used by businesses, organizations, individuals to build lists of contacts and subscribers.
Yeah.
So, if you're in business, most people are using this.
Yeah.
This list can be used to send newsletters, promotional emails, and other marketing materials to these people on the list. Think,
And guys,
yeah.
yeah, I wanted to interject for just a minute, Daria. And
Mhm.
guys, you probably don't even realize some of the times that you're signing up for stuff. Think about when you go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
right? And they have those little um, QR codes down, right? Or they have you to put your card in. It's so many different ways that you can collect people's information offline as well as online. So if you have an offline business, or if you do a combination of offline and online marketing, don't limit yourself to just doing the emails. If you know you do stuff offline, collect those offline emails, right? Collect that offline phone number. Because now you got text message marketing nowadays, right? You sign up for some text message marketing and you put in a little text message, it goes to everybody's phone, right? Everybody who phone number you put in there, they all get that message. So I
Exactly.
love that. I don't know if I love email marketing or text message marketing more.
Well, statistics says that most people do open their texts much quicker than their
Oh
email.
yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
so
It things were like
whichever way you can build that list. And what I like, it doesn't feel intrusive.
yeah.
You don't feel like, oh my God, they asked me for my email. You know, you don't feel like that. You be like, oh, okay.
No,
So you already know you're going to hear from them. You
oh
already
yeah.
know that. It's already understood. So
Yeah.
now you want to be on the other side of that. You want to receive the emails. instead of you giving the email all the time. If that makes sense, put a heart in the chat and just let us know that it's making sense. Oh, I love your heart. Oh, so special.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
So
here,
keep in mind, guys, you get those offline information, right? If you're doing an event, right? You have a way to get information. If you don't have pen and paper and all of that good stuff, you always have this little handy dandy thing because we won't even go anywhere without it, right? If we leave somewhere without it, we turn around and we go get it.
we sure do.
So don't be like, oh man, I forgot to have a sign up sheet. Why? Your phone worked real well, right? You let people know you're collecting information of the people that attended the event because you're going to reach out to them with something special.
True.
People be like, okay.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Right? Who's going to say no? Oh, I want to reach out to you. I'm going to give you something special. Okay.
Yeah, people are gonna say,
Always.
okay, no problem. No problem.
Yes.
Thank you for the love, guys. We really appreciate it. All right. We got a
thank you,
couple of
thank
people
you.
on YouTube. Love it. Love it. Love
I
it.
don't know what that is. I have to
And,
delete that.
and thank you for the love. Thank you for the love that you're sending. So e-commerce businesses use list building as well to send promotional emails about sales, about new products to their subscribers. Content creators, that's us, bloggers, YouTubers, and other content creators that may use list building to send newsletters, updates, new content to their subscribers. We send emails out pretty often, to our subscribers, letting them know, hey, we have a webinar coming up, we have a workshop coming up, or it might be some information that we just want to give out and share that's applicable to our niche. So we send out newsletters as well. Service-based businesses that offer services such as consulting, coaching, may use list building to keep in touch with their potential clients and promote their services. And that's what business owners do. They
Mhm.
promote their services. They promote what they have to potential buyers, which are the people on
Absolutely.
our list. And they're there because they want to be there. The beauty of that is if they don't want to be there, they unsubscribe. Just like they subscribe, they can unsubscribe. So nobody feels like they're stuck in somewhere where they don't want to be. The
Yes.
worst thing you would want is to have somebody on your list that does not want to be there. So they have the option to unsubscribe if they want. That's the beauty of the whole thing.
Absolutely.
All right. And as we continue, nonprofit organizations use list building, B2B companies as well, business
Yes.
companies use list building. They send updates and promotional materials for their businesses. So, and nonprofits, they solicit donations from supporters.
Oh
So
yeah.
so a lot of businesses use it for different reasons, and basically the reason is to give information about what's going on in their world, and their goal is to bring you into their world.
Yes.
That's all it is. Is really simple. So it's so important to build a list. So if you see the importance of
Oh
building
yeah.
a list thus far, put a heart in the chat. And thank you so much, Shelly. Shelly already put her heart and said that she is getting value. So, yes. So, we ask that after this workshop, after this training, if you have not started building a list, you need to start building. Please, please, please
Today.
start building a list. That means you need to put a lead capture page and attach your link to that lead capture page. If you do not know how to do that, please reach out to us. Please.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can do it. There's ways that you can do it yourself, and then there's ways where you can get funnels that are already created for your opportunity. So reach out to us if you
Yep.
need support in that area, because there's no excuse now that you should not have a funnel in place for your opportunities. Because I'm looking at here, I know you have more than one opportunity.
Yes.
I know this. So you want to have a funnel for all of them.
Absolutely. And especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, right? That could be part of the reason, because you're trying to do everything on your own. You're trying to do your own follow up, right? You're trying to get the people the information. Then you're trying to turn around and follow up with them every 2 weeks. Then you're going to follow up with them in a month. Then you're going That's why you set it up. You set it up, and your email will literally follow up with them in 2 weeks. If they haven't joined in 2 weeks, then you set it up so that after that 2 weeks, if they still haven't joined, then they get this email, right? On and on and on and on. And then think about it, this person is on your list forever, right? So if you decide, like, if you're in affiliate marketing, you decide to start promoting another product, guess what? You already have a list of people, right? That are interested in your product, and you have another list of people that have actually purchased with you before. So now you have 2 lists of people to market to, and that's just in that one opportunity. So you definitely leaving money on the table. And if you want to wake up to money, that is what an email list and a funnel does for you, right? So setting up a landing page and putting that email in there, you send that link up to go to your opportunity, right? And the purpose of you doing all of this is so that every time somebody wants information, you don't have to physically be the one giving it to them, right? You set it up so they can click here, get the information, click there, get that information, click there, and sign up. What? I just got to sign up. This person didn't ask me any questions. They read all the information and they joined. What? I didn't have to put them on a 3-way. I didn't have to FaceTime. I didn't have to Zoom. What? Now you're getting more excited, right? And that's what we want for you guys.
Exactly.
We want you to be like, I was just hanging out with my mom and this just came in, right? We want that. We want y'all to have that feeling, because that's an amazing feeling.
It's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. I can't even lie. It's an amazing feeling. And you will have that feeling as long as you don't quit. You never, ever, ever quit, especially not on you.
All exactly. Right? So, and I just want to add to that is that's why it's so important to show up every day, be consistent, and create content as often as possible. Make sure it's relevant to your target audience. And they're going to see you as an authority, so that when you start putting your office out there, they're going to take you serious. They're going to see you as a leader, and they're going to consider joining you.
Y'all excuse me for a minute. My daughter in the emergency room, and I keep getting blown up. So
wow.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay. All right. So I'll continue. Wow. All right. I hope everything is okay with Takesha's daughter. But I'm going to continue, and hopefully, she'll be back. So what can an email list do for your business? So let me move on to that. So an email list can be valuable, a valuable asset for your business. It can help you do the following. It can help you do these 3 things thus far. Build relationships with customers by sending these newsletters and updates and promotional emails. Okay. All right. So she's good.
Awesome. Everything good. Everything good. She just got the flu.
Okay. When you hear emergency, you're like, oh my God.
I'm like, she wouldn't stop blowing me. I'm like, it got to be important. She was just at the hospital. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm glad she's doing good. Amen.
Yes, thank God.
God is good. Amen. Yeah. So building relationships. So this is what it can do. Help you build relationships by sending newsletters, updates, promotional emails to your list to build these relationships. You keep them informed about what's going on in your business. So it speaks to what I was saying, like you're letting them know what the next event is. Okay. and I don't mean like a physical event or a webinar, a Zoom, anything like that. An event could be some kind of promotion, something just launched, an update, right? And a lot of the opportunities that a few of us on here are in together, there's been updates. Okay. So there's been new launches. So that's an event. You want to let your list know about that. Okay. So don't just see the information and take it in for you. Let your list know. Okay.
Absolutely.
Also, an email list can help with driving traffic to your website. So that was one little part that I was missing when I first got started. So you're telling your list about a particular product, and at that time I was blogging. That's how you get traffic to your blog. So you create a blog post about X, Y, and Z, and then you email your list. Hey, I just created a blog about X, Y, and Z. Come check it out. So now you're sending those people to your blog, you're sending them to your video, you're sending them to your post.
Yeah.
LinkedIn now has the ability where you can do blog posts.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is start thinking like a marketer, create a piece of content, let your list know about it. In most cases, wherever you are creating this content, it's hosted on some type of website, like social media is a website. It has a link to it. So you can bring people to your YouTube video, bring people to your Facebook page, if you're trying to promote your page, to your LinkedIn profile, wherever this information is. You want to let your list know and provide a link so they can go there and check it out. Don't put it all in the email. Say, hey, I created something about driving traffic, how to get more engagement on Facebook, whatever it is, and you just bring them to that piece of content that you created. So that's the thought process.
Yeah.
Map it out in your mind, like what the process is. So you create the content, you put the content on whatever platform you want to put it on, right? Then you go to your email, so that it goes hand in hand. Information, let me email my list about it. They need to know about this information that I just put out there. So not only are you getting traffic from the social media platform itself, right? Because you're using keywords, you're using SEO, that kind of stuff. You're building relationships, you're engaging, you're also sending your list over there as well.
Yes.
Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3, you can increase your conversions by segmenting your email list. So what that means is, so let's say you send out an email about your webinar or your workshop or your opportunity. Everybody's not going to open it, right? So you're going to have a certain percentage of people that's going to open it, and then you're going to have a percentage of people that did not open it. You can create a segment of all those people that did not open them and open it and send them another email. Hey, I think you missed this email that I sent out on Thursday about X, Y, and Z. I just want to make sure you saw it. Here's the information. Boom. Because it doesn't make sense to send that email out to everybody. So you're segmenting it only to those people that did not open it.
That's right.
So I hope that I'm making sense.
And I love that about email too, D.
Yeah, Stephanie.
You know who to follow up with.
Yeah, she just want to make
sure. Yes, thank you.
Yes, we're glad.
You know how it is. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like a 6-year-old.
I know.
I'm like, they always see.
Yeah, that's my god baby. I gotta make sure she's all right.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, but what you was about to say about the email list?
No, I'm just saying that's why it's so important to have an email list. Because like I was saying, once you have people on your email list, if you decided to start doing SMS, text message marketing, right? All you have to do is send out an email. Right? Send out an email. Everybody that would like to subscribe, everybody that would like to subscribe to my SMS marketing, you would say.
Or prefer, yeah.
Everybody that would like to subscribe to my blog.
Right.
You getting it? Now you got access to tell everybody something at once without having to say, hey, Stephanie. Hey, Shelly. right? You don't have to go person to person. Hey, Valerie, guess what? Right? You don't have to go person to person.
Send it out
You
one
just put
time.
it down one time.
They all get
Just
it.
send it out, and it's not the same as how do you call it? It's not the same as being CC. You know
Right.
what I mean? These people,
Right.
it's that's what I love about it. You send it out one time, and it's not a CC thing.
No.
Everybody gets their own individual email as if you emailed them individually. They
Yes.
can't see the other people you emailed. I
Nope.
love it.
Yes, it's none of their business. It's none
Yes,
of their
I
business
love
who
it.
else
I
got the
love it.
information. As long as
Mhm.
you got the information.
Yes,
That's all that matters.
yes. And I
Like,
definitely love segmenting
yeah,
because segmenting is the bomb. Because it's one of those if then that scenarios.
yes.
If they buy, then start sending them emails about this.
Mm-hmm.
If they buy, but they don't join my group, right? The group I told them to join, send them this email. So it's so many things you can do, and it's automated. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to keep up with, dang, did this person join the group? I know they signed up this. I know.
Right. That's why it's so important to look at your analytics and see how your emails are doing. Look at the
Absolutely.
open rates, look at who's opening it, how many people are opening, the people that are not, so
Yeah.
you have to, take a look. So each marketing strategy that we have discussed or that is available, there is a intensity with it. It's just more than just sending out an email. It's just
You
more
better
than
believe it.
posting, with these different strategies. So you want to take a look at how your list is performing,
Yes.
because maybe you're not giving them stuff that they want.
Yeah.
So it's something to look at. It may be the title, and they don't find the title enticing enough to open it.
Hmm.
It may not be your opportunity. It just may be the title where they're like, I'm not opening that.
Right.
Well,
And sometimes it's as simple as you're not putting the correct people in your list.
exactly.
So, you want to try to avoid getting tire kickers and things like that. And that is why having the appropriate headline is so important. Because a lot of times you can put all of that stuff in your headline, right? Anybody that's hungry, you know what I mean? That's why you use those certain words. Because it's basically just saying, I don't want anybody lazy, right? I'm not looking for lazy people. I'm not looking for people that's gonna say they want it and they're not gonna do work for it, right? So you say I'm looking for somebody that's hungry. I'm looking for somebody that's motivated. I don't want to have to call you every day to see if you did something. So right, and that's just like when you putting the resume together. You have to know what words to use, and that's why you use those type of headlines. I'm looking for motivated, hungry, motivated individuals that want to learn how to make $100 a day without fail. Dang, let me see. Right?
Right,
You're like, okay, I'm
right.
hungry, I'm motivated, whoops, and I'm looking for an opportunity.
What you got?
They talking about me.
Yep. So they open.
So, and it weeds out the people that are not hungry, right? And the people that are not motivated. You're like, I'm not really motivated. That's how you start weeding people out. And then with your emails, you weed them out even further. Because
Mhm.
even in your emails, you'll start to say, if this resonates with you, click here. And then eventually, when you're sending out emails and it doesn't resonate with that person, they'll just get off your list. And that's a beautiful thing because
Right.
they're making room for the people that actually want to join you and be a part of your tribe.
Yeah.
You
And
know, and and I
oh,
always find it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say I just always find it important to tell people that don't look at your neighbor when you're looking at how far you've come on your journey. Don't look to the side and be like, "Well, dang, they've been doing this the same amount of time I've been doing, but they just built the house. They just did. What am I doing?" Pay attention to your own business. That's what they did. Honestly, pay
mhm.
attention to your own business and treat it like a business. You got to pay attention to your business though.
Exactly.
If you're paying attention to their business, that's why they're a little more successful than you are. Because they're not paying attention to your business.
Yeah.
Right? They minding their own business.
Minding their own business. And that's big.
And that's why it's important for you to mind yours as well. Because I don't care if this person has 1 million followers. There are billions of people on this planet. You don't think you can have 1 million followers? Think about artists. Think about actors and actresses. Think about how many actors and actresses you a fan of. You're not just a fan of one.
Right.
You're going to have something that people want. Right? Keep going. It's something you got that they want. Right. You just haven't found a way to harness it, right? And that's why we're here right now, to teach you how to create attraction marketing, right? How to build lists, how to get organic, how to get some people on your team organically, right? And we also show people how to also, when they want to spend a little money, do a little ad spend to add to it. So it's so many different ways that you can be on top of the game. Just don't quit and don't look at your neighbor. What you doing is your business. What they doing is their business. Yes, feel free to reach out to people and ask them for help. That's the biggest thing about being in business for yourself. You are not by yourself.
You don't have to.
Even when you feel like you by yourself, you on somebody's team. And you don't have to talk to somebody on your team when you feel lonely. You can talk to somebody on another team if you don't like the people on your team. I done been in plenty of opportunities. So I'm like, I done been in every type of scenario. So I can tell you about every type of scenario. I done deal with every type of person, right? You there to get your money. If you don't want to have to deal with this person, you can go around that person, above that person, beside that person, under that person.
To get what you need, because that's what it's about.
Because it's about what you need, right? Sometimes people be nasty and you never think about how much you're going to make the person that brought you in. That ain't none of your business. That person might quit in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be worried about what somebody else doing. It never will affect you as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
So back at it.
All right.
Now, email list. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to interject?
Yeah. One thing I just wanted to add. It's a myth, and the myth is a lot of people think that you have to have like thousands and thousands of people on your mailing list to do well, to make money. No, you can do well with small lists. The key is building a relationship with that list. That means knowing your target audience and you giving them what they want and what they need, and they're going to stick with you and they're going to continue to buy from you over and over and over again. And you don't have to have a list of 10,000 people. You could do well with a list of 1,000 people.
Yeah. If you have a bunch of people on a list that know, like, and trust you, there's no reason why you won't do well. And if you felt like you've spoken to so many people and you don't have a list, you done left a lot of money on the table, and it's never too late to build a list. Go back through some of those old emails, right? Let them know that you started a new company, things like that. Hit them up through the old channel first, and then if they want to get on your email list, bada bing, bada boom, they can. Right?
And there's ways to get them there.
So many people.
There's ways to get them there.
Absolutely. So never fear. Yeah, because definitely an email list can be a valuable asset for your business. I would say an invaluable asset to your business, as it can help you do the following. And I hate to say it, D, but we might have to cut this one a little short because we already about 50 minutes into it.
About 45.
Y'all don't act like that. And I think we got like a little more time. So we'll see. We'll go for a few more minutes and then we'll see because we be chatting.
I know, right?
Yeah, and see when the light in my eyes, I'll be like, Lord, I can't see. All right, so okay, so stay top of mind. What does that mean? You want to stay on the top of their mind. And how do you do that? By consistently sending emails to your email list, right? You can stay top of mind with your audience and you can encourage them to engage with your business, right? Very important. You want people to engage, right? You want them constantly engaging with you. And you, in turn, want to constantly be engaging with them. You want to save time and money. This was what, y'all know, this is what Derry and I was talking about. Save time and money. You're going to sit down and you're going to put that time in the beginning because it's going to save you so much time and so much money. Now you don't have to physically follow up with people no more, right?
Exactly.
You've written an email. That email does the job of the follow up. You have an email. If they haven't heard from them or signed up in 3 days, send this email. They haven't joined or signed up or heard from them in 7 days, send them this email. Right? Mm-hmm. You don't ever have to think about that person consistently ever again.
Exactly.
Once they're on your list, you're like, I got contact to Valerie, right? I got a connection with Valerie. If I want to let Valerie know that something new going on, all I got to do is hit her up. Mm-hmm. I don't have to be like, dang, did I have Valerie's phone number? Ooh, last time we talked, did I email her?
Where's the message and messenger?
Right? How do we connect? Was it a Facebook message?
Right.
You ain't even worried about how you got in contact with her. You know, if she's a part of your email series, you're going to send everybody on your list this one thing because you want everybody on your list to know about it.
Yeah.
Valerie happens to be one of the people on your list you want to know about.
Yeah. I just want to give a hot tip before you go on to the next thing. Just take notice, like the 6, 7, and 8 figure earners, when they join an opportunity, they don't come out the gate putting their link everywhere or promoting. What they do is they get the behind the scenes work done first, so that when they put that link out there, everything is working in like clockwork.
Yeah.
And what I mean is, so they have their link from the opportunity because you're excited about the opportunity. The first thing you're looking for is, where's my link? You know, after you already know what the opportunity is about. So the next thing you want to do is create a lead capture page, right? Or unless you have a company that has it ready already, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to make sure there's a lead capture page. Do not send out a link without a lead capture page, right? Make sure that you do that. Make sure you have your email follow-up. You don't have to have 90 emails following up. Even if you just have 2, you have 1, you have 5, whatever it is, at least get it started. And then they go out and then they send it to their list. And then you start seeing it on social media. And you may be on their list and you're like, oh, wow. That's Yep. So that's
what I love.
Watch what the leaders are doing and do what they do.
Yes.
And get on their list, see what they're sending out. Do that.
I love that you said that, D, because you know we do that all the time.
All the time.
We're like, oh, we're in this opportunity with so and so, and they're the best in the opportunity. They send us emails. We're gonna utilize some of those emails too.
Yeah, let me see what are they sending out?
Yeah, we're gonna tweak it, of course. We're not gonna plagiarize the email. We're gonna tweak it to make it sound like us, but we're gonna use the same exact tone and verbiage.
Right. I'm going to do a variation of what they just did.
I love it. A variation. There you go.
Yep.
So let's see. All right. Shocking list building facts to consider. Now, these are some things that you guys probably didn't know. I love that little emoji right there. Yep. Here are a few surprising facts about list building that you might find interesting. And Lord, I can't see this. Email marketing has a high return on investment. That's that ROI. I know you guys have heard ROI, return on investment. So according to Direct Marketing Association, email marketing has a return on investment of 4,300%. 4,300%, which is much higher than other forms of marketing. What this means that for every $1 you spend on email marketing, the average return is $43. You think that's worth sending out one email?
If you do it right, absolutely.
And that's so spectacular because you send out one email to hundreds of people. Right? That's the crazy part. That one email worth a minimum of $43 to you. So think about that the next time you decide you don't want to send out an email, right? Like,
yeah,
dang, $43 in my pocket. So mobile email usage is on the rise. Like how we were saying, guys. According to a survey by Campaign Monitor, over half of all emails are opened on a mobile device. Because like we said, you have your cell phone device everywhere you go. So of course it's important to optimize your emails for mobile viewing. And if you're using a company like Aweber or one of those companies, 9 times out of 10, they already come mobile optimized. So you don't have to worry about that. So now women are more likely to convert through email when they open it on a tablet. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to convert through email when they open it on a phone. So a tablet for women and phones for men. Right? Things that right, surprising facts. Now you know. Like, wow, okay, these are the things that they utilize when they're looking for certain things.
Yes,
the device they're utilizing the most.
I love what Dr. Kathleen said. She said that no one with an email account can say they don't have content.
Yes.
It is loaded with content from leaders. That is so true. They're sending you content.
And that's a fact. They send it to you all day long. And a lot of times you're like, man, another email. I ain't reading that email.
Yeah.
You need to read the email and see what it is that they're saying, because if they're making a lot of money sending out that email, obviously, you know, the top leaders in every opportunity, and they're top leader in that opportunity, and this email is about that opportunity. Maybe you should take heed, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do, and utilize that email for that opportunity.
Exactly.
Now, there are 7 list building cornerstones, right?
Before you go into that, I just want to say,
yes,
if you see an email in your email title that makes you click on it, that's a title that you need to put to the side and use later.
And yeah, I was gonna say, and you can take the time, guys. I'm sorry, go ahead, D. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
It makes you click. So if it makes you click, it's gonna make somebody else click. Copy that email, put it to the side, put it in notes, put it in your notepad, create an email swipe file. That's what that's for. You go back to that and say, you know what, I'm gonna use that email, and you create your content. People do it all the time, and you might change a word or two. Put an emoji. You know, and make it yours. That's what we're all doing.
That's right.
We're all
so
doing.
Don't make it harder for yourself, because we're not doing anything brand new, right? And what I was gonna say is, what you can do is you can just make a list. Like if you've seen some come across your email, you can take the time one day and be like, I'm gonna go through my email and write down all the best headlines I see, all the ones that made me click on them. I'm gonna write them bad boys down because I'm gonna reuse them, right? So if you know it's clickable, it made you click on it, 9 times out of 10, they had several other people click on it too. So 7 components, right? Lead magnets. Lead magnet is an incentive that you can use to attract people to your email list. And of course, y'all know that. We talked about that. We talked about lead magnets, the whole 9 yards, right? We talked about the types of lead magnets, how to put together a lead magnet, where to get content from, all that good stuff. So you guys definitely know about lead magnets and how you get people on your list, right?
Right.
And by now, you should probably know what type of lead magnet you even want to use. ID.
Okay.
Because that is very important.
All right.
So now, of course, you're going to need a lead capture page. All right, I can see through that. So you're going to need here, right? So of course, you're going to need a lead capture page. This is component number 2. A lead capture page, like we told you, if you have 7 opportunities, you need to have 7 lead capture pages, right? Because a lead capture page is a splash page or a landing page designed to totally or partially engage a lead's attention away from other elements on their screen, right? And you definitely want to do that. You see the screen capture page pop up. It asks them for their information in exchange for something that looks of value to them.
Mm-hmm.
So bada bing, bada boom.
So this,
they give you your email in exchange.
Right. So this lead capture page should look familiar.
Oh yeah.
Those of you that have come through it. Maybe some of you haven't, but we do have one.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. All right. So number 3 is email automation. Automation is the name of the game. Automation is how you're able to have a life and a business. Email automation. Yeah, right. I remember before we found out about automation, email automation is the automation of your list building efforts using email marketing automation software, email automation online platforms, or by integrating both. Y'all don't mind. Y'all know I can't see. So email automation is very important. Like I said, if you want to be able to have a life, and then even more important, I feel, is the tracking. Tracking, you can see how people got into your funnel. Tracking the performance of your interactions with people and your email list is what will allow you to know what is working and what the heck is not working, and you need to get that out of there.
Yeah,
right? Whenever they get right, exactly. Be like, every time somebody gets to this page, they automatically leave.
Yeah.
What is it about this page, right?
Right.
In your funnel, you can find it. In your email marketing strategies, you can find it. You can always find out where that bottleneck is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can always find out. Just by doing
yeah, a simple tweak. Yeah, and it could be as simple as a color. It could be a font.
Absolutely.
It could be
you'd be surprised at that.
Yeah.
It's just the color. Sometimes your button is red and people want it to be blue. You'd be so amazed. You're like, really? All I did was change I made an extra $5,000. All I did was change the button. Okay. That's what they like. So now what about traffic? You got an email list, you know about traffic. Traffic to your email list can be the best understood as the number of people that are driven to your lead capture pages through your traffic sources, right? And you don't want to be the one physically giving people your link every time. You don't want to physically say, hey, here, I got a lead. Boom. Oh, you want my lead magnet? Oh, here, give me your information. I'm gonna send you. No. Right? And that is what traffic is all about. You can have free traffic. You can have paid traffic. You can have a variety. You can have a mixture of the two, a combo of paid and organic traffic.
Sure can.
So, and it's absolutely important to have both. Right? So, and of course, analysis. You have to analyze your data. Right? Analysis is what comes after tracking, because you're not bound to make smart decisions over your track data if you don't analyze it first. Right?
What's going on?
Absolutely. Because you have to, you're tracking the data, and now you have to go over it and see, okay, what's going on? All right, I see I got a lot of people coming in from Facebook, nobody coming in from LinkedIn. I'm going to stop paying for ads coming from LinkedIn. You just saved yourself from flushing more money down the toilet, right? So it's certainly important to analyze, step back, take a gander, see what you've done, see what's working, see what's not, tweak this, tweak that.
See,
Okay,
like, all of that. Mm-hmm.
Optimization. And you guys probably heard us say this word 1,000 times, right? You need
Yeah.
to make sure you need to make sure that your social media profile is optimized. You need to make sure that your content is optimized. You need to make sure optimization is the joint effort of all the previously mentioned elements, right? Putting all the elements together. It's the use of data gathered from tracking and analyzing your overall list building efforts, right? That's all optimizing is, right? You saw all the data, and now you take the data and you use it to make it better, right? The data is saying, they don't like this color, and that's why split tracking is so good. If you never did it, yeah, if you've never done it before, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, everything is a test, because you don't know how things are gonna perform until you actually put it out there. Because we're talking about human behavior. We're not talking about robots. So you don't know how people are gonna react to your email, to your site, to your offer until you put it out there, or your ad until you put it out there. As long as you're putting it in front of the right audience, the right product for the right audience, you're more or less going to do well. But it is determined how well. That's you want to do as well as possible, of course. So the data will help you with that.
Yes. So in part 2, we're going to go over how to integrate each element into your list, right? Into your list building campaign. You will know exactly how to put all the pieces together and make them work. So that's why we say it's going to be 4 parts, because as you can see, you probably have to watch this video again.
Pretty intense.
Write everything down, understand the parts. If you know you don't have, I'm just going to wait because this hat going to drive me crazy. If you know you don't have a landing page for each of your opportunities, that's what you should be doing from now until 2 weeks from now when we have the next one. 3 weeks from now when we have the next one. I had to count. I'm like, wait, we're doing this.
We have some stuff coming up in between.
Now, you know what we will be doing? What's the date? Now, the next thing we will be doing, guys, is vision boards. Digital vision boards. Be ready, guys. Be ready to put your goals together for 2023. Coming right out the gate, we're going to be putting our goals together, putting them down, solidifying them so we can look at them all the time. We'll show you how to put it on your computer screen so every time you log in, it pops up, right? If you don't already know how to do a screensaver, right? We'll show you how to do that. So it's very important that you write down your goals and you keep track of your goals, right? Because every year you should have different goals. So I cannot wait to see you guys so that we can go ahead and put together these digital vision boards. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. Ours will be done so that you can see the example of it. And we're going to do it right in Canva. And the beauty of doing it in Canva is that you get to see how your vision boards throughout the year evolve. So if you have it all in the same file, you can see the first one, second one, etc., etc. And you just create another page under it, and you create your new one. And you're going to have different ideas because your thought process is going to be different.
Your mind will expand.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be totally different. But so we're looking forward to that. But this concludes our part 1 of list building. So if you got values, let us know in the chat that you got value. If you have any questions, this is a great time to ask your questions. We're here to answer them. But we just want to let you know how this is how comprehensive list building is, because you can see it's being used offline and online.
Very important, guys.
Okay.
And it's not just being used in network marketing. That's what you
No,
guys have to remember.
no, no.
Every business across every smart business that's doing marketing, right? Because a lot of people, a lot of companies never do email marketing, but a lot of companies also fail, right? So you have to look at that. So you ever notice how the companies that make billions of money, you always see them online advertising? You think McDonald's is not popular enough? Do you think y'all know we talk about McDonald's? You think enough people don't know about McDonald's and that they're not gonna go there and buy McDonald's anyway? McDonald's is one. I have to talk about McDonald's, y'all. McDonald's is one of the companies that spends the most money on marketing and advertising every year. Right? They're
Wow.
one of the companies that make the most money, and they're one of the companies that spend the most money. See that correlation?
Mm-hmm.
See
Got
that
money to
correlation?
make money.
The more they spend, the more they making.
Mm-hmm.
While you have other companies out here that you hardly ever see advertised, but you're constantly seeing them shut down.
Hmm. Hmm.
They felt like enough people knew about their company, and word of mouth might have been enough. If you see billion and trillion dollar companies marketing and advertising, you better too. Because obviously you ain't never got too much money, right? You never have too much money to not market. You never have too much money to not advertise. You constantly see these commercials, right? The places, think about some of the places that you frequently. Think about how often you see commercials for those places. You constantly being reminded that this place exists, right? You constantly being reminded of the delicious food because they put that commercial on, they slide the food across there, your stomach start growling. You're like, man, I think now I want some Zaxby's, right? Like, ding, ding, ding. And that is exactly what you're doing. You're doing the same thing. You're consistently staying in front of your audience, just like McDonald's,
Yep.
just like Burger King. Every time Burger King come up with something, Burger King came up with that. What was the black bread? Y'all remember that one time they dyed the bread black? Everybody was lined up trying to try that burger. The black burger or something they called it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You guys remember how much advertising and marketing went into that? Everybody and their mama knew about that sandwich. Even if you didn't eat at Burger King,
You
you
knew
knew
about
about it. You knew about that promotion.
that is true. That is true. You know.
Right? I don't care if you didn't eat fast food. You heard that commercial and you was like,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Yeah.
they constantly putting this commercial on. You like every time I get in the car, I hear this commercial. Like, yo, what's up with that?
I'm
That's
so glad
smart
that
marketing.
you're mentioning this. I'm so glad you are.
Smart marketing, guys.
Yeah, we got to
Everyone's saying,
change
hey,
mindset. We got to change
yes,
our mindset. You know,
yes,
we're not just network marketers. You know,
yes,
we're our brand, whatever our brand is, and what it is that we want to be known as, and
yes.
using our network marketing company or our affiliate company as the actual product to
Mm-hmm.
service our clients or our
Yes,
customers, because that's what we're doing. But they're looking at us. They're not looking at the company that we're representing. They're looking at us, and we're
yes,
just using the company as the product to give them what they need and help solve their problem. That's what we're doing. So if
yep,
you don't get anything else leaving 2022, just know coming into 2023 that you are your brand, and I want you to think about what it is you want to be known for and
yes,
what is it that you want to do for your audience.
absolutely,
That's who we
absolutely.
are.
That's
Who
awesome.
are you, Stephanie? And what do you represent? What are you bringing to the table? Who are you Valerie? Who are you, Dr. Kathleen? Dr. Kathleen, she got this down pat though.
Oh yeah.
She
We
got it.
learned from Dr. Kathleen. We like, yeah, bounce some ideas off of us. We're gonna bounce some off of you. Let's do this, girl.
So
just like we new granddaughters.
Really think about what it is that you want to bring into the market space, and what do you want people to know you for?
Absolutely. And remember, it's your life. You can reinvent yourself anytime you get ready.
Mm-hmm.
How you become the person you want to be is by being that person.
Mm-hmm.
At any time you choose, you can decide to have another life. I remember when I was young and somebody said that to me, I'm like, that sounds stupid. Right? Straight up. I was like, that sounds stupid. I didn't understand, right? I felt like I didn't have choices, right? A lot of times, right? I have to do these things. I have to do those things. I have to, right? I never really took the time, right? Never took the time to think about what I really wanted. I was basically fulfilling obligations, right? I had all these obligations, right? I had kids. I had to, I had so much stuff I had to do. I had to talk to myself, girl, who you talking to? Girl, who you talking to? Hello? I went to college full time, worked full time. Like, hello, if you did all that, you didn't have a car, you caught the bus one way to take your daughter to school, opposite direction to go to work, opposite direction to go to college, and I didn't lose my mind. And so I'm thinking to myself, dang, and I did all that because I wanted to change my life, right? I was like, how am I going to go to college with a new little kid, right? I think my baby was like maybe 8 months to a year, something like that. So if you ever had a kid that young and you had to put them in daycare and you hadn't already went to college before you had a kid, baby, let me just tell you, it is not fun. So you can do whatever you want to do. You are way more stronger than you believe you are. Absolutely. Think about where you were 5 years ago.
You're not there now. New and improved. And we're going
to be able to do this, right? 5 years ago, you didn't think you were going to be able to be where you are now. So make sure that you guys are ready when we come back next Tuesday. Make sure you're ready for those vision boards, because that's where it all begins. It begins in the beginning, right? So the first of the year, that's going to be the first training that we do. How to get your mind right? Because that vision board is something that you're going to be consistently looking at. You're going to be saying, dang, am I on track to meet these goals?
Yes. And if not,
I've met some of these goals.
Yep.
I need to take that and put it back on. Give me a minute. So yeah, absolutely. So do you guys have questions before we
doesn't look like we have any questions. We have comments.
You ladies are the bomb.
Oh,
you're welcome. Thank you, Dr. Kathleen.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you.
You are the bomb.com yourself.
Yeah. We definitely learn from you. And guys, we hope that you get a lot out of this community. This hat is driving me crazy, y'all. We're about to go. This hat is driving me crazy. But yes, if you guys have not heard, we are doing a part 2 to the Canva workshop. So if you haven't gotten your seat already, right now you can get a discount, because it's $30 right now and it'll be going up to $37. But you can get a discount, right? If you've already taken the Canva workshop, or if you're in the GBG, you can get a discount, right? Just contact one of the GBG sisters or Daria and myself, and we will give you guys that code so that you can get a $5 discount on top of what you're already getting discounted now.
All right. All right. So it doesn't look like we have any questions. So again, thank you so much. All right.
I can't wait either, Valerie.
Yes, we can't wait either. We got some really cool stuff to share with you.
Yes.
Oh my God. Canva has stepped up his game.
Yes. Yes.
Woo. Yes.
Yes.
So
All right. If
so
you
we're
guys
gonna
don't have
see.
any questions,
It doesn't look like it. We're gonna
yeah,
bid
we're
you
gonna
good night.
run. As you guys can see, this was a little over an hour.
Yes.
So part 2, expect to be about this long, guys. This
Yeah.
is about list building. This is about making money in your sleep, right?
Mhm.
That's why we do this, to make money while we hanging out with our friends, so that we don't have to clock in and we can still make money. That's why we do what we do.
Make money.
Amen. Amen. All
Amen.
right.
All
I
right.
will see you. Look, we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday with our
Yes.
vision boards. Get ready.
Vision boards, guys.
Ready.
Be
Yes.
ready. Vision boards.
All right.
I'm excited.
All right. All
I'm
right. All right.
excited.
All right.
All
We will see
right.
you next week.
Bye. Yes.
Have a
Bye,
great
guys.
week. And we'll see you next week.
Happy holidays.
Yes. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I
Well,
thought I
next time
threw
we'll
that
see
in
you
there. My
next year,
bad,
right?
y'all.
Yeah, we won't see y'all till next year. So Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
we won't see y'all till next year. So happy New Year and all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday at 5 p.m.
You know how we do.
Boom. Bye, guys.